Blog Talk Radio. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Periscope. This is your host and your favorite author, Tammy Pope. I am excited to be here with you. For those of you who may be listening to me for the first time, I am a dynamically different author, speaker, and coach, helping professionally sassy business women who understand that personal and professional development is a part of self-care and depends on her being clear on herself and who she is, her mission, and her message. Hello, 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 everyone. I struggled today to come up with a topic. Sorry, guys, I may be starting right over. They just ran a radio commercial on me, so I'm not sure um, what's going on. So you may hear me repeat myself, so sorry about that. Hold on just a second. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Tammy Polk, your host of the Virtuous Businesswoman Motivational broadcast. We are going to dive right in, but I just want to remind people of who I am and what I do. I am your dynamically different author, speaker, and coach for professionally sassy business women who understand that personal and professional development are a part of self-care and depend on you being clear on who you are, your mission, and your message. I struggled with today's topic. I had two that I wanted to talk about, and so I think what I'm going to do with the time that I have is to combine them. So I want to start off by asking a question, and it's this. Even though it is only what most consider to be the first quarter of 2019, are you creating chaos or are you creating rest? This is something that not a lot of people think about. However, I want to dive into that today. So, Tammy, why would you ask such a question? I'm glad you asked. Each day that we get up, we have a choice to make. Are we going to do, say, and think things that are going to have a positive impact on our day? Or are we going to do, say, and think things that are going to have a negative impact on our day? We can choose whether we have a chaotic day or whether we have a restful day. We often feel like we don't have a choice, but we do. And it comes down to whether or not you understand the concept of filling your day and forming your day. And so that's what I want to spend the rest of the time talking about, because when you're filling your day, you're creating chaos. But when you're forming your day, you will create rest. So let's start with creating the chaos and filling our day. When you are filling your day, that means that you are physically taking on any and everything humanly possible simply for the sake of looking like you're doing something. You don't want people to think that you are slacking off. So you take on as much as possible so that you will look busy. So when you do that, you get to the point to where you're mad because you're constantly going, and then you notice that people start to waste your time. People will not compensate you for your time. People will use every excuse in the world as to why they're not ready. Something will always happen in a negative light when we focus on simply filling our days. We want to look busy. We want people to see us doing things. We want people to look at us and say, man, I didn't know that she was involved in that, or I didn't know that she did this, that, and the third. And it could all be good things that you're doing. However, when you sit back and you think about everything that you're doing and everything that you're involved in, how straight is your lane? How straight is your lane? Your lane is crooked and tumbling off the side of a mountain, because you will know within yourself that you really don't need to be doing everything that you're doing, and that what you are doing is not what you're meant to do, and the people that you're doing it for aren't the people that you are meant to serve. So you have to ask yourself, am I just piling stuff into my day for the sake of having something to do, or to be able to say that I did something today or I accomplished something today? When you have that mindset, you are filling your day. And you are creating chaos. And the reason why it is chaos, and I'm not talking about organized chaos, I'm talking about straight up and down chaos. You're creating chaos because you're running here, you're running there, you're answering this, you're responding to that, you're watching this, you're looking at this. Basically, you are creating an ADHD day. You are creating an ADHD day. And then at the end of the day, you are so tired that you cannot see straight, and you are crying for absolutely no reason, because you are hungry, probably haven't gone to the bathroom for half the day, and you're tired. So let's go to the other side of this rainbow and talking about creating rest. You create rest when you form your day. So you may say, Tammy, what does it mean to form my day? When you choose to form your day, you vet everything. I'm talking about if somebody comes to you and asks you to do a project, or if somebody comes to you wanting your product or service, before you say yes or no, you step back and you say, wait a minute, how does this fit my goals for today and my goals overall? How does what is being presented to me mesh with me, my mission, and my message? Is this something that I am meant to do? And is this person somebody that I am meant to serve? So, in doing that, you're sticking to your policies and your procedures. You're not taking excuses. You said what you said, when you said it, how you said it, when, where, why, how, and how much you said it. And at the end of the day, it's going to look to the people outside looking in like you're slacking and like you're not getting anything done. But when you sit back at the end of the day and you look at your lane is a whole lot straighter. And your lane is straighter simply because you watched how you laid your road out. You didn't rush. You didn't lay out one road and paint the lines on it before it even dried. You laid your road out. You let that dry. You put on another layer. You let that dry. You put that third layer on and you let that dry. You painted your lines on there. You let your lines dry. Then you let it all dry together. And even before you started driving on that road, you cleaned out your car. You made sure your car had gas. You checked your tires. Because when you take the time to form your day, you make sure that at all humanly possible, nothing goes wrong and nothing gets messed up. You're not just going to jump in your car and drive down the road that you laid out, track and paint. When you create rest and you choose to form your day, you take care of how you drive down the road that you laid out. You have a destination to get to. You may be taking the scenic route to get there, and people aren't going to understand that. They're going to say, you're just being lazy and this, that, and the third. However, you're doing 917% better than the person that's having that ADHD day. While you're sitting back enjoying the fruits of your labor because you have worked with the person that you are meant to work with and you have served them in the way that they are meant to be served and you are meant to serve them, that you're going to look crazy to the person that decided to fill their day. They're not going to understand why you can sit back, be still, and focus because they're too busy stressing out. And the fact that you're not stressed out with them stresses them out. So I go back to our original question. Are you creating chaos by filling your day, or are you creating rest by forming your day? Are you taking on everything that's coming at you, every person that's coming at you? Or are you sitting back and saying, wait a minute, is this for me? And is this for me right now? And I know how it feels because, especially with the world being so digital, we are inundated with kabazillion of apps, tools, influencers, approaches, books, and I'm saying that as an author of 40. But we are inundated with so much that sometimes when chaos is around us, we've got to pick out what's going to allow us to rest. What is going to allow you to step your game up in your life, faith, family, ministry, and business? What is it that's out there that is going to help you to know that, yes, I'm signing up for this course, but this is how it lines up with what I'm meant to do. This is how it lines up with whom I'm meant to serve. And I can take what I've learned here, tweak it a little bit, and then make something of it. So as you go throughout the second half of your day, ask yourself, am I feeling my day, or am I forming my day? Am I creating chaos, or am I creating rest? The biggest way that you can tell that is about how you feel. If you are stressed out, if you are burned out, if you are surrounded by every comfort food that you need to chill, basically for me, mine is cookies. But if you are surrounded by all of those things, if you find yourself getting ready to throw your phone, your tablet, or your computer because you got another notification, sweetheart, you have created a day of chaos. You have not created a day of rest. And I personally had to come to grips with it, because in any given week, you can also create one or the other and multiple times during the day. So you have to make a decision and recognize when you need to pull back, take a break, sit your tail down, and rest. For me, it's going to be this upcoming week. I'm not doing nothing as I close out here in my final minutes. But I've told my clients, I've told my listeners, I've told my readers, come Saturday morning, I am logging out of everything, email included, amen. And I am taking an entire week to myself because I need to create rest. What are you going to do? I'm going to leave you with that. Yep, that's my story, and I am sticking to it. But as always, I dare not end my show without thanking some very, 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 very special people to me. First and foremost, our CEO and founder, Kayla Paget, my angel. You know I love you bunches and oodles. Just thank you for everything that you have done and continue to do personally for me and my family, and giving me an avenue to share what God has given me. Also to Nicole Gates, the woman who lovingly bullied me into having this radio show in the first place. Thank you so much for inspiring and pushing me to do so and being my silent support. And with that, that is the end of the Virtuous Businesswoman Motivational Broadcast. God willing, I will see and be with you again on the second Thursday in April. And just in case, if you are in Memphis, near Memphis, can get to Memphis, or you are looking for a road trip, join me Saturday, May 4th, 10 a.m. Pyro's Pizza downtown on Union for the Chicks Who Execute Mastermind meeting. Get details on my Facebook page, Tammy Terrell Mompreneur Coaching, or you can search Chicks Who Execute on Eventbrite. And with that, as always, God bless and Godspeed in all that you do. Keep charging and make it a great day by creating rest. Bye, everybody. Is your